Hello, my friend, and welcome back to your piano lesson with Joel. Be sure you have your Alfred Adult All-in-One Piano course out and ready to go. Today we're going to start on page 65. We'll do our warm-up and a review with Beautiful Brown Eyes. And then we have a lot of notes to check on page 66. We'll move on to page 67. Well, we'll move on to page 67, where we'll talk about another inversion, in this case the C major chord. And then on page 68 and 69, we're going to stretch our right hand pinky up to the note E. Okay, without further ado, let's get started on page 65, Beautiful Brown Eyes. Now for this one, we are going to use our pedal. Let's take it moderately slow. It does say moderately fast, but how about we take it moderately slow? And I'm going to change over to the other camera so that you can see my foot pressing down on the pedal. Our left hand, we have G, B, and D ready to go with that chord. And with our right hand, we have that set with third finger on B. Okay, and the pedal is ready to go down. Remember, adjust the toe of your foot, of your right foot on the pedal, and your heel is the pivot. Here we go. 1, ready, and. Pedal down. 2, 3, 1, 2. Pedal. And we can pedal all the way through to that last measure. Let's just practice, for the sake of practicing our pedal, let's just practice the left hand. And be sure to follow your pedal markings there. So your pedal goes down in measure 3 of that first line and then comes up after measure 4. Let's go ahead and just do the left hand. 1, ready, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and pedal. Pedal up. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, down. Up. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, down. And up. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, down. Good. All right, let's go ahead and play together. Let's do the whole thing one more time. Hands together. 1, 2, 3, 1, ready, and. 1, 2, pedal up, down. 1, down, up, down. Great. You may continue practicing that one. For now, we're going to go ahead and turn the page. Now we were on page 66. Our job here is to write in the names of all these notes. So we have a lot of notes to name here, and I'm going to go through them a little quickly. So hopefully you'll be able to keep up. If not, go back and check yourself on a second go of the video. Number 1, write the name of each note in the box below it. So this one is exactly the same as all the notes that you see in the example above. So I'm going to play starting with B. Our first note is B. So we have B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E. And we get all the way up to E. All right, so that's number 1. Go ahead and check your notes. Pause the video if you need to. Let's go on to number 2. These notes are on lines. Write the names in the boxes below. I'll go ahead and play these and say them. Here we go. B, D, F, A, C, E, C, A, F, D, B. Again, pause if you need to. Check all those. Let's go on to number 3. These notes are in spaces. Write the names in the boxes. All right, our first one is C. C, E, G, B, D, B, D, B, G, E, C. Number 4. These notes are on lines and spaces. Write the names in the boxes. Yay, that's what we're doing. All right, we're starting on that high E. E, D, E, C, E, B, E, A, E, D, E. So essentially, every other note here is an E. Almost sounds like that Bach piece, doesn't it? Yeah. All right, let's move on. Number 5. The notes in each pair of measures spell a word. Write the note names in the boxes. Okay, so every 2 measures combined together spells a word. So kind of interesting how they went about doing this. All right, let's do the first one. We have C, A, B, B, A, G, E. So those 2 measures combined spell cabbage. So that's what cabbage sounds like. Now you know what cabbage sounds like. All right, the next 2 measures, we are in 3/4 time. And we begin on the note B. B, E, A, D, E, D. And those 2 measures spell beaded. And that's what beat it sounds like. It almost sounds like that Michael Jackson song, doesn't it? All right, moving on down to the very bottom there. All right, we're back into 4/4 here, starting on F. F, A, C, E, D. And that's what faced sounds like. That's kind of pretty all on its own, doesn't it? Of course, the D is a whole note. Let's move on to the 3/4 measure. Last 2 measures we have, starting on E. And it would probably help you if I said what the note names were. Here we go. E, D, G, E, D. So that's what edged sounds like. Again, another pretty tune, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's go to the board for just a minute, just to confirm a couple things about naming notes that are above the staff. Take a look back at number 4. I have the first 4 notes of number 4 up here on the board. And I just wanted to reiterate how we name the notes above the staff or below the staff, depending on where you are. In this case, we are above the staff. So we know that this bottom or this top line here is A. Okay, A is right there. And if we had a note right in here, that is B. And then, of course, our C is there. We have a C way over here. Okay, that's C. So we have A, B, C. D is here. And this is the note E. Okay, which we've already gone over, but just to confirm. Over here, we'll do the same thing. We have A, B, C, and this is the note D. D above the staff is what we call that. First D above the staff. Bass clef we are. Here we have A, B, C, D, back up to E again. So there's your E. And of course over here is our C. So whenever you have your notes above the staff or below the staff, just keep going, but always keeping in mind that this is a space right here. This is a line. That's a space. That's a line. And we could keep going. We can keep going. See if you can see this. Here we go. There's another ledger line. We can go way up there. Way up there. Eventually, it would become easier for the composer to start putting the notes into the treble clef, since we're going up that high. But anyway, that's how we read them. We just kind of keep working our way alphabetically up with spaces, lines, spaces, line, okay, as we did here. Back to the piano. Now we're moving on to page 67, writing the C major chord position for left hand. Okay, over on the review side, you have learned that the C major chord contains the notes C, E, G. You recall that? C in the left hand. And we have been playing it way down here. When moving from the G major chord to the C major chord, it is easier to play the C chord with the notes in this order, G, C, E. So now our hand is way up here. We're in G position here, G. To get to the C chord, it's much easier just to move these two fingers here up to E and C. Okay, and our G on the bottom stays in place. Okay, continuing on, this allows the fifth finger to play G in both chords. Okay, so it stays put. Practice changing from the G chord to the C chord. The common tone G is played by your fifth finger in both chords. So when we play G and go on to C. All right, let's play that together. So find your G, B, D, 5, 3, and 1. And then look to where you're going. Your second finger is going here, right on the C, and then your thumb's going to stretch up to the E there. All right, here we go. So 5, 3, 1. G, B, D. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3. Go to the C chord. 1, 2, 3. Go back. 1, 2. Let's do it one more time to the C chord. 2, 3, and let's go back. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, great. We're going to practice more of that in the next exercise here. Okay, so the first thing that you needed to do is to write the chord symbols G, C, or D7 in the boxes below. Play and count. Play and say the chord names. Okay, so we are in 3/4 here, so we need to be sure we're giving each chord 3 beats. As we're going through, I will say the chord names. If you don't have them written in, then how about you write them in as I play them? If you already have them done, go ahead and check them, and then play with me. Here we go. I'm starting right at the beginning. We have a G chord. We're starting right there. And we are in 3/4 times, so only 3 beats per measure here. 1, ready, and go. G, C, G, C, G. Now we're going to D7. 1, G, G, G. And let's repeat. And I'll count this time. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. G, 2, 3. D7. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. How are you making out with that? If you need to, again, stop the video, go head on back, and play that again. All right. In the meantime, we're going to move on to broken chords. Broken chords may be played in several ways. Each note may be played separately, or one note may be played following the remaining two notes. All right, so very similar to the other exercise we did. I believe it was in the key of C the last time. Let's do this. So we'll say the chords as we play. And then the second time we go through, how about we count? All right, so first time we'll say the chord. So we'll start out with G, C. Okay, here we go. Not too fast. Stay with me. 1, ready, and G, C, D7, G, C, G, D7, G, 2, 3. Good. This time, let's count. Here we go. 1, ready, and go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Well done, my friends. Again, pause, go back and practice that one. We are going to turn the page. Page 68. Introducing E for right hand. To find E, place the right hand in G position. Leave your thumb or finger 1 on G. Shift all other fingers 1 white key to the right. So we start here. And then let's move the pinky first. The pinky is going to go over to E. And your third finger is going to stretch over to C. Okay, so now we're in C, an inverted C chord. Okay, let's go back. So 1, 3, 5 on G, B, and D. And now let's stretch both fingers at the same time over to C and E. Okay, do that again. So 1, 3, 5, and now let's go to the next chord. And let's go back. Okay, let's do that again. If you weren't playing that time, let's play this time. Here we go. So G chord, G, B, D, 1, 3, 5. And now think ahead. We're moving, keeping the thumb in place, moving the other two fingers. And let's come back. All right, play slowly. Say the note names as you play. Here we go. 1, ready, and G, B, D, G, C, E, G, B, D, G, C, E. Go back and do it again. G, B, D, G, C, E, G, B, D, G, C. And let's go back to the G chord. Because right now we're in the key of G, and if we do not end on G, again, we're not going to sleep very well tonight. Moving on. New C major chord position for the right hand, which is what we were just working on. Practice changing from the G chord to the C chord and back again. All right. So we have this. We're going to hold it for 4 beats. And then we're moving those two fingers up to the C and the E. And then we come back. All right, let's do it together. Count with me, friends. Count with me. We're going to count to 4. We're in 4/4 now. Bottom of page 68 in case you got lost. Here we go. 1, 2, ready and go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Repeat. I'm going to add some to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good. Let's do it again. This time I'll play on both times. We're going to repeat, and I'll add a little something with the left hand. 1, 2, ready and go. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and repeat. Go. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Okay. Yay! Well done. If you need to go back and practice that, which you probably do, and you probably should go back and practice, please do that. Take your time. There's no rush to get through this whole lesson. Go back and do a little practicing. We are going to, in the video, of course, move on. We're up to page 69. This is our final page of this lesson. I hope you're able to keep up. If I'm going too fast, just stop the video. Top of page 69. Play slowly at first, then gradually increase speed. This is all with the right hand. We are in 3/4. We're playing the same 2 chords that we were just playing, except for now we're playing block chords right on the beat in 3/4. We can do this. 1, ready and go. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's repeat. And 1, 2, to the D7. Back to G. To the C. And G. Yeah. And you know what? We're going to do this again. And if you would like, let's add some pedal. We're going to pedal in each measure because the chord changes and we have to pedal in each measure. Otherwise, we're going to run into some murkiness and we don't want that to happen. All right, so 1 and stop. Let me get to my other camera so you can see the pedaling going on as well. All right, and how about I add a little bit of accompaniment to this? Just keep things a little spicy, right? Here we go. 1, ready, and go. Pedal, 2, pedal, pedal, let's do it again. 1, 2, yeah, good. So just be sure you're pedaling on each measure. Otherwise, you're going to hear this. Here it's like murky, murky, murky. We don't want that. We're pedaling to help smooth things out because playing repeated notes is difficult to play them very legato, only because you have to bring your hand up or bring your fingers up and then restrike. So we do use the pedal to help there. Alpine Melody. Let's move on. The left-hand melody of this piece consists entirely of broken chords. Again, broken chords is when we don't play a block chord. So block chord is when we play all notes at the same time. Broken chords, as the word tells us, or as the definition tells us, is we break up the chords. The left-hand melody and the broken chords, which are the same as the block chords played by the right hand in each measure. Left hand first. Again, when you're working on something brand new Let's do hands separately, then we'll go back and put everything together. So left hand first, and if you've already done this, fantastic. If you haven't done it, then we're going to do it right now. Find your thumb on D, get your third finger on B, and get your fifth finger on G. We're in 3/4, count with me. 1, ready, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, fifth finger, and 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, third line now. 1, 2, C, E, 2, C, D, G, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, tie, 2, 3. Okay, so that last note in the left hand, we're tying. Let's do the right hand all by itself. So we really need to count here because we have rests on 1 and 3 in the first measure. Lots of rests in the right hand. Let's do the right hand all by itself. Okay, this will be fun. Let's get our hand into position first. So G, B, and D, thumb, third finger, and our pinky on top. Here we go. 1, ready, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that was fun, wasn't it? Okay, woo. Talk about counting. Go back and do that a few times so that you're comfortable with that. All right, now let's go ahead and put both hands together. No pedaling yet. No pedaling yet. We will get to pedaling in a subsequent performance of this. Right now, let's just worry about putting both hands together. Count as you play. Hands in position. And here we go. 1, ready, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is quite a challenge, isn't it, folks? This piece. All right. Yikes. Maybe you should stop the video and do some practicing at this point. Slow it way down if you need to. Take some time with this and then come back to the video and let's play it together again. As for us right now, let's add the pedal. We're pedaling at the end of the first line. We're pedaling at the second measure in line 2 and the fourth measure. We pedal at the end of line 3 and we pedal at the very end of the very last 2 measures. Then we have a special direction at the end of this piece. Play both hands an octave higher, 8 VA, octave higher, which means we're going to go from here and then start playing up here. Okay, let's do it. 2 times through. This is our final performance of the lesson. Here we go. Good luck, my friends. Good luck. 1, ready, and 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2. Pedal, 2. Pedal up, 2. Down, 1, 2. 1. Pedal, pedal up, 2. Pedal down, up, 2, down, 2. Okay, get your hands, look ahead, and 1, 2, 1, 2, pedal, 2, 1, pedal, 1, 2, pedal, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, pedal down, 1, 2, pedal down, 1, 2, 3. Oh, there is so much going on in that piece. That piece right there is going to take a lot of practicing. So you need to practice that this week for your homework. There is a lot going on there. Again, don't worry about the pedaling until the very end. We'll put that pedaling in last. Jumping up the octave, that's quite a feat in itself, isn't it? So when you're on that last 2 measures down here, the first time through, 2, 3, 1. Look ahead to where your hands need to go so you can be there on beat 1. Okay, and that's something you need to practice. Do it again. And then look where your hands need to go, and this will help you. If you see where your right hand is, your left hand is going to take the place of the right hand, and then your right hand jumps up the octave there further. Okay, so you're here. 2, 3, 1. Look where you are. Go. 1, 2. All right. There's a lot going on in that piece. Your homework for this week. I need for you to let's go back to 65, continuing our practice on Beautiful Brown Eyes. I think we can keep working with that one because we have the pedal in there. We have the broken G chord, the D7 chord. And then practice page 67, going from your G chord to your C to your D7 with the left hand, the broken chords. Okay, practice all that on 67. And then on page 69, take your time with the Alpine Melody. That one's probably still giving us a little bit of, not struggle, but it's good. It's taking us to task, right? So we need to take our time with that one. Go ahead and play it up the octave. And when we start our next lesson, we will start with page 69. And then going forward, you may continue on page 70 and 71, writing in all the notes on page 70. And then we'll take a look together on page 71 with that moderately slow piece of music there. It looks like we're having all broken chords in there. And that'll take us on to page 72 and so forth. So your homework, for review of your homework, go all the way back to 65, Beautiful Brown Eyes, work with your chords on 66 and 67, and then give a lot of good time to the Alpine Melody on page 69. Until then, my friends, thank you for joining me. Happy practicing, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care.